He is back. He's back. He is back.
Tomorrow they will say, Donald Trump rants and raves at the press. I'm not ranting and raving. I'm just telling you, you're dishonest people.
He is back. That's perfect what you just said. He's back. You can't keep a good man down. The great white hope is back.
Amazing.
Amazing. The great white hope is back. Last night, the great white hope, Donald Trump, announced he will be running for president. For president 2024. Amazing. God is good, and his mercy endures forever. And the right-o Republicans are having a hissy fit. I believe that they're going to fight against this man worse than the Democrats and the liberal media. They do not want a man in the White House who will seriously put America first. That's the last thing that the right-o Republicans want. The last thing that they want is for someone, Donald Trump, to be in the White House making America great again. The great white hope is back. You can't keep a good man down. What the? He's from the old school. He's not like these little weak, girly men. Let me hear it for the great white hope. Amazing. Welcome home, Mr. President. Welcome home, Mr. President. This is from the welcome back, Mr. President. I can't get past that. We have been waiting, sir. It's been a long time coming, but I knew a change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but a change is gonna come. Amazing. They have the right-o Republicans are screaming worse than the Democrats. They do not want the great white hope. He just might make it right. Make America great again. And that's the last thing the Republicans want. The Republican Party is the Democratic Party, a one-party system. And they want it to stay that way. They'll for Ron DeSantis, whatever his name is, because he's weak, and they know it, and they can control him, and they know it. They don't want a man in the White House they cannot control. They can control Ron DeSanctimonious, as the presidents call him. This is from the AP. Donald Trump announced Tuesday night that he would seek the Republican presidential nomination in 2024. This news comes despite GOP allies urging him to delay his announcement. Wait, don't say it now. Do it later. They're telling him to delay his announcement, saying their party needs to focus on Georgia instead. Georgia on my mind. Why y'all haven't already been down there to focusing on Georgia? This race didn't just start today in Georgia or last night. If you had been there earlier, he probably would have been, the Georgia thing might be over already. Georgia on my mind. The great white hope is back. He's back. Welcome home, Mr. President. And the Democrats and the Republican representative, the rhinos, they don't like it. I told you once, and I've told you twice, I've told you 3 times, and even more. The Republican Party is no longer a Republican conservative party. It is a liberal Democratic Party pretending to be a Republican Party. They have never got anything done, and they never will, and they don't plan to. Look at the borders. Everybody and their mama are coming here from around the world, and the Republicans welcome them with open arms. They don't care. It's about perceived power and wealth for them. They don't care about you. This is from CNN. Mike Mulvaney, Trump's former chief of staff, said Trump's 2024 run was not good for the Republican Party. You can say that again because it's going to expose that they're no good. I'm adding that part, but watch this.
Do you think this is good for the Republican Party?
No, I don't, because I think he's the only Republican who could lose. If he wins in 2024, now he's a candidate. He is the likely Republican nominee. Can he be beaten head-to-head by Ron DeSantis or Tim Scott? Sure, but it's not going to be a head-to-head race. There'll be 5 or 6 other people in the race, and he'll get the 35% that really support him. And under the winner-take-all primary system, he'll be the nominee. But that means the 2024 race is not about Joe Biden or whatever Democrat is on the ticket, not about inflation, not about world events, not about abortion. It'll be about Donald Trump, the same thing we saw in 2020. No one voted for Joe Biden. Everybody voted for or against Donald Trump. It was a referendum on him.
That man doesn't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. He was the chief of staff at one time for the president. Amazing. These people they are no different than the politicians, people who represent politics. They're no different than you or anyone else. They're in it for themselves. Get to know yourself and you will understand them. They're not in there for you. They're in there for themselves, pretending to be there for you. Pretending to be for you. Just like you pretend to be for one another or somebody else, you're not. Married couples are not for one another. Inwardly and secretly, they're about themselves. So, know thyself, it will cause you to know them. Really. The rhino Republicans don't care about you. The Republican Party is about the Republican Party. It's about power and wealth. They're no different than the Democrats. It hasn't always been that way, but it's that way today. Amazing. If it was not that way, they will all be supporting the Great White Hope because they know the Republican voters want the Great White Hope. But they don't want what you want. They want what they want, and that's perceived power and wealth. They don't love America. They don't care about America. They care about what they can get. That's why they didn't work hard to really win back both houses and whatever this last midterm we had. They didn't do anything because they don't care. As long as they can stay in their little positions and receive fake power and money, they're fine. And they're showing it now to you. They're not hiding it anymore. You just heard the former chief of staff of Donald Trump. Amazing, right? This is from the Daily Mail. Senior Republicans have slammed Donald Trump's decision to run again for the presidency. Mike Pence, as weak as you please. Mike Pence, beta male, beta. Mike Pence said yesterday, I think we have better choices. I think we have better choices. What a weak, pathetic, pitiful, poor excuse of a man. What's your better choice? There's not one person in the Republican Party that is better than a better choice than Donald Trump. Mike Pence is a liar, a weak, pathetic liar. Arkansas's Governor Asa Hutchinson said, Trump is correct on Biden's failures, but his self-indulgent message promoting anger has not changed. It doesn't work in 2022, and it didn't work in 2022, and won't work in 2024. There are better choices. Like who? Who are the better choices? And Donald Trump is not promoting anger. Anger is being promoted by the rhino Republicans, the media, and the Democratic Party, and most of the churches. You don't hear Donald Trump promoting anger. Donald Trump has more love in one little finger than all of the representatives in government put together. There are no better choices. Why haven't you done it if you were a better choice? If there were better choices, why haven't the Republican Party done it, showed it? There are no better choices. They're lying. And Christianity today is weak. It's so watered down, you don't even recognize it anymore. The Great White Hope is back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. President. Here's a headline on Not the Bee, supposed to be a Christian conservative publication, right? And they show a photo any day now. Wake up over there. And it says, look who decided to have a big speech. Oh, no, that's not it. I can't see it from here. It's Hassan Aware, isn't it? I hope y'all can read it, folks. I can't see it. But anyway, the Christian Conservative publication is not for the president. It's a Christian paper. I thought Hassan was going to read it, but I can't see it, folks. So sorry about that.
You want me to read it?
Are you able to?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Last night was music to Democrat ears. It's a picture of Joe Biden doing some sort of, I don't know, crying or tears of joy. I don't know. And it says, last night made it official. Petulance is on the ballot again in 2024. Sulking, peevish, resentful, vengeful, all apply. But if there is a single word to define the current state of former president and newly minted candidate Donald Trump, it's petulant. Whether or not a person agrees, he has always been that way.
Amazing. The great white hope is back. Don't you feel the energy in the air? It's like the dead are coming alive. He's waking up the world again. Amazing. What other man can have that type of impact or has that type of impact on the world? The only other man that comes to mind right now is the president of Israel, Netanyahu. Amazing. It's going to be a bumpy ride because this president is going to be getting it from all sides, from the from the so-called Republican representative. They don't want him. They want weak DeSantis, somebody that's weak that they can control. And the Democrat representative, the media, get ready. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But it'll be amazing and an amazing ride. And I'm going to get to all your calls here in a minute. But I got to celebrate the president's, Donald Trump, announcement. You have to just let it all soak in. I don't know what's going to happen in the end, but I know what's happening right now. There's not one other person in the Republican establishment that is capable of doing what this man will and can do. Amazing. And let me show you what Ron DeSantis decided to do on the same night that the Great White Hope decided that he was going to let it be known, let it be said, let it be heard that he was running. According to Politico, Ron DeSantis on Tuesday, and the president been announcing for a while now that he had an announcement coming up this week. It wasn't like he just decided last night, I'm going to give a speech. I have an announcement. He's been announcing this for a while now, so it's been known. And so Ron DeSantis and the Republican governors didn't have to hold this little stupid event last night. Political. Ron DeSantis on Tuesday evening received a rapturous reception from his fellow Republican governors, boasting that he had the answer for their party. As 200 miles south, Donald Trump was officially launching his presidential campaign. He received an enthusiastic response, a source told Fox News, as he recapped the Florida blueprint and the path to winning Hispanics, women, and independents. Doesn't it sound like the Democratic Party? They want to win Hispanics, women, and independents. The Republican Party is no different than the Democratic Party. That's what the Democrats do. Why not be for the country? Why are you trying to seduce the Hispanics, women, and independents? They didn't mention the blacks. What the? Well, they know they ain't going to get the blacks. Donald Trump will get the blacks. A lot of them, not all, of course, but a lot of them. Donald Trump will get the blacks. But Ron can't and won't. No other Republican representative can get the blacks in the manner that Donald Trump can and will. Oh, this is going to be a bumpy ride from now until 2024. You're going to see the real Republicans, how they don't represent you at all. They do not represent you one iota. Amazing, huh? Amazing. So, before I go to this break, here is a little of what the Great White Hope had to say last night. Watch this.
We will do whatever it takes to bring back honesty, confidence, and trust in our elections. To eliminate cheating, I will immediately demand voter ID, same-day voting, and only paper ballots. Only paper ballots. My fellow Americans, we will join together and reverse this staggering American decline, and it is staggering indeed, and we will again restore the spirit of our nation. We will reestablish the principles of hard work and merit, but we need everyone involved. We need everyone's help. We need to look out for one another. We need to be friends, and we need every patriot on board. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm coming. Amazing. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. The president's going to show the country what love is. You've had enough hate. You've had enough anger. Now you're going to know what love is. Amazing. Welcome home, Mr. President.